It's truly out here, Remy. After being duped and mistaken for a younger female, Wilding truly blew the bag. She sank on Papoose, the man who had supported her through everything, twice to chase after Captain, who was easy to block, as if she had upgraded, even as she joked that ES had also left her for a new young person. Remy is allegedly pleading with Papoose to give her back, but this is a storyline twist because Pap has already moved on and has proposed to his new partner. It's obvious that Remy didn't think that was sufficient because things between her and Pap began to fall apart the moment she began to engage in simpler activities. We were all aware of Pap's intense love for her. This man showed true loyalty by waiting for her for 6 whole years while she was inside. But it's crazy, lady, and Remy is out here looking completely bewildered, and it's a whole mess.
Crib like a side nigga. That means main man don't know me. I will creep up.
Niggas is really mad that when they go to sleep at night and I wake up, we both wake up, it's like we doing better than them niggas, so them niggas is mad.
Following the chaos, Eazy went to do a lot of dirty work for Remy. Rumor has it that instead of simply abandoning her, he exchanged her for 2 younger women. Remy is now out here looking really stuck, as if she's just realized she played herself. According to reports, Eazy has had affairs with 2 women from the battle rap scene. More recently, there were suspicions that he was seeing his ex-girlfriend San again. Strengthening his relationship with a fellow artist from his league CB Trenches, things went awry after Tasmanian Tara, a combat rapper who is also tied to Trenches, bombed her event. According to images she posted of what appeared to be San texts, San openly acknowledged that she was having an affair with Eazy last summer and even implied that he had been having an affair with Seb.
Valid in Philly. He needs me. I made him valid, and now he with Remy. He trying to treat me like this, but she don't even know that I came to the hotel because this is what he told.
Because she was feeling so messy that day, she decided to utilize violence when she got up after calling San out on Instagram as if she were getting paid for it. "I'm smiling in that lady's face knowing you fought her man, which is crazy," she said, leaving everyone stunned. As you already know, Can and CB didn't waste much time attempting to remove it. San quickly posted on Twitter saying, "I'm not doing Eazy and having it in years now." Whether or not people trust her is another story.
I'm that C, don't get out of character. This ain't cosplay. I'm a motherfucker. Delonte. I punch on shit. Javante. I'm crazier than Kanye. I'm wilder than Deontay.
It should be mentioned that CB the Lias just posted on the internet, "I'm too fine to be an FMI league owner. I am here because I am wonderful. If you wanted to damage my reputation, you would be better off determining the truth and voicing your opinions." She also backed up her claims with documentation, so she made sure to let people know that she has been. She wants you to know that her talent, not some dubious relationship, is the reason she's in these rooms. She has been acting independently. She has been working hard and flaunting her accomplishments, such as being the first Eazy Trench League member to perform on Remy Ma's Chrome 23 platform.
Reckless, you couldn't even throw caution to the wind. Without them soft free rock bars from Eazy, you got nothing. That's why you plugged in with Breezy. I got substance, but let's talk about it.
However, the fact that Eazy is seeing 2 different women, in addition to all of that conflict with Remy, clarifies that something is wrong, and let's be honest, nobody is paying any attention to the whole affair. After all, why else would he have allegedly betrayed her in this way? Let's talk about it. Sadly, Remy's reputation, his platform, and his loyalty were all missing. When Remy Saga finally came forth and publicly acknowledged their love, she risked everything. However, when Eazy turned his performance into a full-length soap opera during a rap battle event, it seemed to have backfired. Throughout his performance, Remy smacked her with a "Don't you love me?" and she responded with a genuine yes, as though she truly felt it. The rumors were no longer merely whispers, they were now widely known.
To be on the front line. Hey, yo, Remy, don't you love me? Yeah. See, right there, that's the punchline.
Do you remember the whole "Don't you love me" incident during the rap battle? Well, that wasn't even the first time Eazy had pulled this little prank on you. He had just employed the same strategy with his ex Hurricane D not too long before. Despite the red flags being raised as if they were trying to get Remy's sister's attention, she didn't want to see him. And you know what? Hurricane D didn't like that, so she went on X and tossed the receipts in a video of one of E's previous fights. Responding to this question, "Don't you love me?" she answered, "Yes, woo, not Eazy out here running the same play on different women like nobody was going to notice."
Don't pull it back. He got 2K. It's ironic that I hit him with 2K. I said, "Baby, you love me?" Yeah. I say touche. So if I'm sipping and she tell me get him, I gotta listen to whatever dude say.
In a later tweet, she emphasized that Hurricane D wasn't coming from a bad place, saying, "Sigh, I left Eazy. I'm not scoring. I'm happier than I've ever been." The bar sounded so familiar that she went and grabbed the clip, which was the only reason she played the old tape. "I'm a much better rapper than those who doubt my ethics," she added. Receipts, and we shouldn't pretend that the gig made it impossible for us to anticipate this. A few months prior, Dottie had publicly revealed Remy and E's brief romance in a rap duel. He really embarrassed Pat by calling Remy out for skulking behind his back. People assumed it was just battle rap, even though it was obvious that the guy was spitting back.
See, I'm not even sure you can fuck the boss. That's why when Pat seen the gloves was off. This ain't no regular female, my nigga, that's his wife. Knocking you out compared to what he could did to you, nigga, that was light. And you ain't off the hook either.
Remy even skipped Christmas with Papoose rather than at home with the man who had held her captive for 6 years. When people began to criticize her for playing home and gallivanting with the captain, who was simple to block, Remy vehemently argued that they were simply being irresponsible and overanalyzing the situation. Papoose got the screenshots and clapped back right away. He recently shared a full-length image of Remy and Eazy together on Christmas 2023. If that wasn't enough disrespect, when Remy was seen cuddling her new boyfriend, the accusations really started to spread. Pap was most likely sitting at home hoping for some holiday love and family time.
Eazy had you out here canceling Christmas. And then you tried to show us a 10-second video of you opening up some gifts. Then 10 seconds later, you went right to Eazy house to open up your lips.
Listen, Pap wasn't going to treat that lightly. When he eventually met Eazy, he allegedly slapped the man clean out. Is he at fault? Eazy ventured to shake Pote's hand as if nothing were wrong, even though he was sneaking around with his entire wife behind his back. I genuinely don't blame Pap at all, since he stood his ground as he ought to have.
Bathroom, and I walk past, I see Papoose, and it was kind of like an aggressive motion, and Papoose swing. Next thing I know, Eazy was on the floor.
Oh, but hold on a second. Since he wasn't going to leave that unanswered, he hurried right in and refuted the allegations that Pat had totally knocked him out. To run that fade, he even issued the challenge. Speaking of people getting laid out, Remy walked out here looking really desperate. As soon as she knew, the black captain seized her hands and started to creep up on her. Her plan to go back and get her Pat again fails now that Papoose has moved on and his new wife isn't just any woman. It's Claressa Shields. We can assume that Remy wasn't ready to accept that, but let's be honest, she doesn't want to be around that smoke. Before things took an entirely different turn when Claressa challenged Remy to a boxing match and wasn't playing games, they were disparaging Claressa in private, making shady comments, pun intended, and acting extremely irresponsibly online. For a moment, let's be completely honest. Apparently, Remy thought she would walk into the ring and fight like a pro. However, it didn't end there. During one of Claressa's brief online disputes, Remy grew utterly nasty and simply revealed her private number. At last, Claressa retorted with a firm clap, vowing to resolve the matter in the ring while wearing gloves.
Just want it out. At this point, the girl leaked my number. What? Your actual telephone number?
So at this point, you can give me $1 and I'll put my hand up.
Of course, 50 Cent had to step in and offer some advice since he couldn't just stand by and watch. Perhaps you should listen to what 50 has to say. For a brief while, he told Claressa on Instagram not to fight her as she would win the Blick title. If you know that 50 was not incorrect when he made a subtle reference to Remy's 2007 shooting event, which left her seated for 6 years.
You going with him now?
I agree with that.
I believe it firmly that she's innocent. Are you happy with it?
Given Claressa's past and the current circumstances, Remy may be attempting to win Pat back by eliminating her from the picture entirely. The streets have spoken to you all, and one person even stated that Remy has taken on more than she can handle with this one. Let's face it, nobody is genuinely supporting her in this position, even though I wouldn't be surprised if things got out of hand. Some people believe that she is genuinely going beyond her limits and risking something she cannot control. Lissa hails from one of the world's most perilous cities. Clarissa is the one who is broke in this case. She easily tossed away her marriage for a petty chirp just to shake hands, and she will beat Remy badly. Her entire crew is keeping a tight eye on Murder Mitten. First of all, they are not lying. If you know anything about the Red Rum Mitten, you know that they don't play in Flint, Michigan, where Clarissa is from and is a boxing champion. Her group is prepared. Pat should have coupled his stomps on his ears. Clarissa is expertly trained to knock people out, but Remy may prove tough. It's not an exam, but this is where it comes in. Become quite haphazard. This isn't just any woman, as it turns out that Remy and Clarissa were acquainted prior to the incident. Let's be honest, Remy's simple decision to leave Papoose is not justified by her claim that Pat flirted with Clarissa while they were still dating. Since it's clear that Clarissa wants the old thing back, it must have been even more agonizing to see Pat leave and drop the question to her. He's already getting ready to do it.
Out with me, I'm not the one. Talking about some, oh, she wore makeup and wigs and oh, she trying to be too cute. I'm a fighting motherfucker.
Okay.
I don't know what the fuck you thought.
Okay.
I don't care how cute I look, I'll beat a bitch ass.
Regarding the reports that Remy and Pat are reconciling, you are well aware of what people are saying. You could tell it was bad when Joe had to intervene because Remy had been secretly accessing Pat's direct messages and pleading for another chance. Keep your eyes open and don't fall asleep because everyone was watching. Talk about it. Regaining my mathematical abilities, Joe candidly voiced her rage over the whole scenario on Hoffa's My Expert Opinion podcast. Additionally, he is Remy's close friend and the godfather of her and Papa's daughter, so if anybody wants to see them get back together, it's him.
To know how to manage that well, yeah, this is a hard situation because of him, she made me love him. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So I really love him. You know what I'm saying? That's my goddaughter's fault.
When one of your pals is out here screaming, you know something is amiss. Joe had to acknowledge that he was helpless to clean up this mess.
That shit. What I can't do is stop it. Or they won't listen to me.
Then Joe
then revealed some behind-the-scenes information, saying that the night before everything went viral on social media, Remy brought 10 grown men out to dinner at a restaurant in New York City.
Treated 10 grown men to dinner, and I woke up in the morning and my phone was going crazy, and they was like, yo, look what's going on. I'm like, what the fuck?
But don't get it.
But don't misunderstand. Since I wasn't present at Brooklyn Chop House, everyone who thought that things weren't as chaotic as they appeared was wrong. Papu quickly ended the dinner because he wasn't there and explained on Instagram stories that it was my brother Fat Joe. Remy is the only one who appears rushed and anxious while Papoose is out here going about his business and stacking his papers. Planning and scheming, the mood is perfect, and updates from Papoose and Carissa's Little Island retreat have been posted online. Believe me, they both appeared content and relaxed, despite Remy's perspiration. They're enjoying themselves immensely in Hawaii. Papoose and Carissa sipped cocktails on the beach to escape the drama.
Just the two of us, we can make it if we try. Just the two of us. Just the two of us.
Lastly, Remy publicly threatened to hit back anyone who even attempted to mention her name during a rap battle. Let's face it, this is just damage control, but she says she has bars for everyone and encourages other rappers to do the same. We all know that CIS is doing everything in its power to conceal this L, but the messiness of the situation and the actions of the public are only making it worse.
happening.
Put
How
the
you gonna
disclaimer
talk to
out there
me?
right now. I'm a rapper too, so if you have any plans on trying to get up there and talk crazy to me, I'm fight back. New rule.
Nah.
New chrome
I
rule.
told I told him, I said, I ain't
fight
gonna
back now.
Everybody's seen it.
Everyone has witnessed it. She honestly believed that things had gotten better, but now she's out here looking like a bitterly discarded garden plant, and the internet is making her feel bad. One person even added, "I guess these give-go bars are still haunting her," while another commented, "Uncle Murda is going to wash her up in this year's wrap-up and tell me where the lie was." Uncle Murda, as you know, never misses anything when it comes to the year-end overview. In fact, he will devote a whole segment to the topic. But let's be honest, Sheet is threatening to simply makes her appear even more depressed. If she had truly moved on, she wouldn't be so worried about what other people thought. But when you make a mistake like Papoose and are withdrawn by two younger women, your insecurity tends to explode right away. The problem will only worsen because it is already a total catastrophe. Remy is out here attempting to clean up the damage after taking a giant gamble and ending up with nothing. No pap, no simplicity. However, I have a question for all of you. Do you believe that Remy's karma is coming back, or did she just make one poor choice? Let's talk about Remy's career now. Can she handle all this drama, or will she be the target of rap fights at that year-end wrap-up? Should Papoose even consider bringing Carissa back for the sake of their kid, or is it better for him to keep dating her? Since you never know what will happen with Remy Ma, please share your thoughts in the comments section and remember to hit the like and subscribe buttons for all the most recent information.